Everything that the cops should have done, I had to do myself.
Tonight, it's a wild, true crime story. It involves a stolen car and an owner who refused to give up. When he got nowhere with police, he followed a trail of clues on a pretty risky ride across North Texas. Our I-Team reporter Ginger Allen here with the rest of this interesting story.
Well, as you know, we have been covering this issue with auto thefts for months now. This crime is skyrocketing here in North Texas, with cases up 40% this year in Dallas. Many victims are frustrated by DPD's response, and that's why the man you are about to meet decided to take a dangerous journey to get his car back.
It's a Lego set now, but it was a 2022 SS Camaro.
Andrew Maine's pride and joy now sits in pieces. This is what his car looked like before it was stolen in Dallas last month. He says DPD's auto theft unit was little help.
Oh, they've done nothing. It's been more of a nightmare than anything.
The car disappeared on a Sunday evening. On Monday, Maine's found the engine for sale online. On Tuesday, he spotted an ad for his wheels.
I started watching that profile, and I was able to look at everything else they got and track them down that way.
He says he posed as an interested buyer and was given an address in Burleson, nearly 50 miles away. Excited by the break in his case, Maine says he repeatedly called and visited DPD headquarters, trying to share the information.
I've gone to the station twice and couldn't get a detective to come out and talk to me. Actually was asked to leave the police station because I was making such a fuss about not being able to get a hold of the detectives, and still can't get a hold of them. The one time I did get a call back from them, I was told to go look myself for the car.
In an email, DPD disputes this, telling the I-Team, quote, the victim was not told by Dallas police to meet with the seller. But that's exactly what Maine's did. He drove to Burleson and snapped this photo of his car inside what he believes was a chop shop.
And then I get told that because I'm the victim, my eyewitness doesn't count, even though they told me to go look and I find it and they still won't go.
DPD denies this claim. Once he found the car, Maine's turned his attention back to the man selling the stolen parts online.
Just let him know the situation and that man to man, I'm not looking to cause any problems. I know those are my parts. I'm already out enough money. We agreed to just get him left in a parking lot, and I went and picked him up in that parking lot.
From Dallas to Burleson, then a gas station parking lot in Arlington. Maine says he was forced to be his own detective.
Everything that the cops should have done, I had to do myself. I had to find the guy, I had to find the parts, I had to go recover the parts.
While his case is unusual, the I-Team has interviewed several auto theft victims frustrated by DPD.
I waited and waited. I called back again. I waited and waited. I called back again.
I had to leave a voice message because they never pick up their phone.
We took those concerns to Police Chief Eddie Garcia.
I want to know what you say to those people that are out there complaining about that. Is DPD responding enough to this problem?
Well, I would say we're responding to the problem. We may not be responding fast enough.
Garcia says one of his biggest challenges is a lack of detectives in a department that he says is shrinking, even though Dallas is growing.
Staffing is always an issue. There's no question about it. You know, when we look at our unit, we have, we're the city of Dallas, a very big city, ninth largest city in the country, and I have about 12 individuals assigned to auto theft.
12 people for more than 15,000 auto theft reports filed so far this year, including Andrew Maine's. This is what his car looks like now. The Tarrant County Auto Theft Task Force seized it from that garage in Burleson and brought it to their lot in Fort Worth. One more stop for a man who has a message for the next person whose car is stolen in Dallas.
You're on your own. You got to do what you can to stop it yourself.
Please listen closely to what I'm about to say. Police do not recommend doing what Maine's did. You should never put yourself at risk by approaching someone you think has committed a crime against you. Now, we've talked a lot about DPD's response to auto thefts. I want you to look at this timeline the department gave us for Maine's case. The report was filed Sunday, September 10th. The case was assigned that Wednesday. A crime technician reached out to Maine's on Thursday, and then it wasn't until Friday that a detective was assigned to the case. But as you just saw, by that time, Maine's had already located his car and all of the parts.
So it begs the question, right? Because you think, oh my gosh, what could have happened to him, right? You don't know. So why does he put in all the effort? Why take the risk? I think people sitting at home right now, you may be saying the same thing. Why not just let the insurance take care of it? It's horrible, it's awful, but why not?
There's another lesson there for all of us. Maine says insurance policy did not cover car theft. So now he's on the hook for the car, and he is looking for a mechanic that he hopes can put it all back together.
I sense a few calls to insurance companies after this.
I hope so. Go do that.
Yeah. Proactively call your insurance. Ginger, thank you.
Bet.
Always an eye-opening education.